They lead Bannockburn 7-5-47. Ben Stretton's going to do the ruck work against Kyle Brooks. And they do battle. Stretton gets it down to Tyquin, who gets the handball away under pressure. And comes towards Sawney, leaves it behind. Link Peters kick around the corner towards half forward, past the outstretched hand of Blake Miller. Now Cale gets the ball. Oh, he's turned it over though to Jervies easily. Takes the mark at half forward. Drills it in towards the pocket. No mark taken. Miles down there. And Winch with the numbers. Handball came out towards Carricher. Under pressure. Got it back to Warland. Runs through half back. No look. Handball to Brooks. The big fella. Left foot kick off a step. Vacant half forward. Ford's made a miraculous recovery. Comes out towards half forward. Taps it back towards Peters. Gets around one. His handball was okay to Stevenson. Measures the pass. Got a couple to pick from. One of them was Harding. Goes with the kick along the line. Fulton puts the arms out. Takes the mark. In front of Morrison. Plays on quickly. Goes with a little chip pass. Over the head of Barnett. Comes back towards Warland. Pick up Smith. Leg, said the umpire. Play on advantage. Winchelsea go back towards the middle. Up over the top of the Winchelsea players there, including Inglis. Comes back to Jervies on centre wing. So Bannockburn another forward foray. Goes in towards Fulton again.
Would be better suited in the goal square.
Just kicked a kick footy at the moment. He comes back in. Board's okay. Kick though, chopped off by Brown. Comes back to Barnett. Handball outboard. Was chopped off again. Mucking around with the Tigers. Need to get it towards the goal square. The don't argue came from Barnett. He left the footy behind. And then tackle's gone with the ball. And the ball is over the line. Harding sees it over.
Jake Miles in the goal square, Jason. I don't know whether he was moving too quickly there before. They might have been like corky or something, I think, by the way he's moving.
Throw in, 40 around from the Bannockburn goal. Fulton taps it to the side. Winch with the numbers, little handball to Costello. His handball to Carricher. He goes the left foot kick towards centre wing. It's all Bannockburn though, Stevenson. Stretton, both there. Stevenson takes the mark. So, got a couple options. Inside at half forward. He just chips the ball over the top to Peters and also to Tyquin. Tyquin takes the mark in front of place. So in between wing and half forward, Matty Tyquin. Called to play on. He just chips the ball up. Looking for Stratton, the big fella. Did nicely. And took the mark under pressure from Inglis and plays on as well. And goes to the left foot. Back to the top of the square. Budavalis is there over the back. Miles as well. I reckon you might be right too, the way he's running there. Dale, Miles not moving too well, so we've played nearly 3 minutes in the third term, and it's still no addition to the half-time score. Winch 8-7-55, Bannock 7-5-47.
He's possibly their best player too, but it's round 4. Take him off. You don't want to miss 4, 5, 6. Take him off. It doesn't mean that much.
Ball back in to play now. Miller over the top, picked up there, cleared away, and it was Brown that got the ball outside 50. Umpire says it was okay. We'll have a ball in to take place just outside forward 50 now. Stretton is going to down to do the ruckworth. Inglis is with him as well. But if the umpire now, he's thrown the ball back into play. Stretton gets the ball down to the front. Good pick up there from Smith of Winchelsea. Got the handball away. Now he's under pressure and the ball has now been turned over. Peters' kick is smothered. So Winchelsea win back possession of the ball. They across the face of goal. Dangerous. They have to collect it again. The handball is also not good. Harding comes in and puts some pressure on. Push through for a minor score to Bannockburn. And they move now to 7-6. Winchelsea on 8-7. Costello again doing the kicking in duties from the fullback position. He goes short. Kick is good. Mark is taken out there. Sawney, Ricky, went one way, then back on his left foot, goes out towards centre wing. Spiller sees the ball over the top as McClure also. And the ball runs over the boundary line. Going to have a throw in on centre wing, far side of the ground. So Stretton's out there again. He's going to do the ruck work. Inglis is also doing it for the Winchelsea side. Brooks, I'm not too sure he's on the bench or having a spell somewhere else. I can't see him at the moment. Out the back, Stretton had the ball, hands in the back, he said. So Winchelsea win the free kick. Handball goes away. Picked up. Cale goes over the top by hand to Tucker. He little chip along the boundary line. Wasn't good. That wasn't doing Tucker. It must have been Brown because he went looking for Tucker. And the ball goes back
Well,
over.
hungry.
So,
I knew you were going to say that.
we were looking for Tucker at half time.
Found some too this
All
week.
right, yeah, I found a bit. 10 out of 10.
Ball thrown back in by the umpire again. Big fella does the ruck work. Stretton. Now he's got the hand over the shoulder this time. So free kick again to the Winchelsea side. I think Inglis is going to come up with it again. The handball goes out the back to Sawney. Goes into the half-forward line. Stevenson there, got the spoil away. Good rover at the front of the pack. Farmer kicks back towards the goal square. Ball runs. Jervies will see it through for a minor score. 1 goal, 1 to Farmer. 8-8 now to the Winchelsea side. And they lead Bannockburn on 7-6. Nearly 6 minutes gone. Third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
Jervis plays on from fullback, takes a bounce, runs the ball out towards half-back wall and runs back. Oh, courage with the flight of the footy. And sees it over the line with Fulton. It's for a throw-in.
They watch this bloody league football. Why did he kick it and dribble kick it? Kick it in the air. I know Dunstall goes on about it, but in that case, even if it was going for goal, he would have stopped it. Kick it in the air.
So a throw-in. Left half forward for Winchelsea. Stratton. Oh, that should be a free kick,
Well, he's
really.
just given 2 away on the other side and hasn't got that one.
Tyquin over the top of it, wrapped up, not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up. So, Stratton, Inglis punches it down and out of bounds for a throw-in. So a throw-in, you thought he was going to pay
Yeah, I
it.
did.
Yeah, I was waiting for
I
it,
watched the
actually.
hand
Yeah, I
action.
know. I was waiting for it. I thought,
Wasn't
here we go.
here. It was here.
Yeah. So throw-in. Still left half forward for Winchelsea. Stratton, Inglis. Neither getting a tap. Middleton gets out of traffic. Around McClure, handball to Watts. On the wrong side for a left footer, but Bradley does nicely. Gets back on the left. Goes up. There's 3 Winchelsea
They're
players.
everywhere.
They all, and that's holding the ball. So Brown has spent way too much time. So is that advantage?
No advantage.
It's going to come back to Stratton, who can't actually get up at the moment. He can now. He rolled the ankle. So he'll have to go and pick up his own footy, the ruckman. He comes back. No, he can't do that. The umpire said to him where the mark was. Got to get behind the mark.
Back here.
And now he is.
The old ruckman, they take a bit of talking to, don't they?
Spiller
like
takes
a
the
fast
mark
bowler.
at half back. They switch the play out wide. Over the head of Stevenson. The 2 number 9s now. Sawney, Tav. If he picks it up, he's away. He does. Right foot kick over the top. Terrible, really. And good pressure, I suppose, from Stevenson as well.
Yeah, I think he should have done a bit better to have that time for the player of his ability.
Boundary throw in, about 35 around from the Winch goal. They're 8-8-56. They lead Bannockburn 7-6-48. And we've played 8 minutes in the third term.
So ball will be thrown back in, as we said, just inside forward 50. Winchelsea attacking end of the ground. Not too sure what the umpire's waiting for, but
An invitation.
he's had it. He's had
got
lunch. He's had tea now, I think, and he's just sitting down for his cup of coffee. But the ball's thrown back in now by the boundary umpire. Again, it goes back towards the boundary line. Sawney's going to lead in the race for the ball, but it's going to go back over. Let's hope it doesn't take that long to get the same process done. So again, the umpire throws it back in. Stratton doing the ruck work. Inglis from behind. Stratton takes the ball down, picked up there. Little kick round the body was by Smith. Goes back into the far forward line. This is Smith of Bannockburn. He tries to keep the ball in front of himself and does so nicely and runs the ball back over the boundary line. So we're going to have another throw in to take place. This time a little bit closer to goal for the Winchelsea side. Takes plenty of time. Ball thrown back in again by the umpire. Stratton front position. Goes back towards the boundary line with the ball. Winchelsea emerge with it. I think that was Farmer. He goes back towards the goal square, but unfortunately can't bring it back far enough. Free kick will go to Bannockburn. Out of bounds on the full, beside the behind post. So either Spiller or Stevenson will take the free kick, and it's going to be Stevenson that's going to be the recipient of that ball. He now kicks the ball, goes back outside 50. Stratton and Tyquin with a good mark in front. And again, Matty Walland. Played all right today, Matty Walland again. Goes over the top, short, didn't hit the target because the umpire's calling play
it's
on.
On the bounce.
Now he's got to make a decision. No prior opportunity, so there's going to be a ball up again. Back inside, forward 50 for Winchelsea.
I think he might have known it was on the bounce too, don't worry.
So umpire again restarts it this time over the top. Winchelsea, they win the ball. It goes back towards Farmer. Look to get the handball. He got out of one tackle, then put himself back into trouble. Umpire says he's thrown it away, so free kick goes to Tyquin. No, it's not. Lukey Bowden, is it? Ryan Bowden, one of them. Kicks the ball back outside 50. Miller couldn't take the ball at the back of the contest. Hernan picks the ball up, goes by hand. Ends up in the hands there of Costello, who goes back inside 50. This time the mark is taken. No, it's not. Umpire's allowed things to go. Umpire said there's a push. So free kick and or mark goes to Farmer of Winchelsea. So Farmer now from inside the 50-metre line. But again, right on the boundary line. So a decent kick coming back.
I tell you what, he favours himself, this bloke.
No, he sure does.
He fancies himself to kick this.
So Farmer now steps in. Kicks long towards goal. It will get to the goal square. It will go through for
I reckon it's a goal.
a minor goal.
Oh, jeez. These binoculars need trading in.
Wasn't much emotion there. 8-9 there for the
Ah.
Winchelsea side. 7-6 to Bannockburn. We've gone a little bit, 11 minutes. Third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
Put the Dame Edners back on, I think, Grub.
Oh.
Kick in by Parsons. Comes towards the commentary box side to looking for Fulton. He dropped a soda and off his hands and out of bounds for a throw in. So still in Winch's forward 50. A bit of angst on the Bannockburn bench today, I tell you, with these rotations. I don't know what's going on, but they better fix it. There's a few angry players. Ball back in from the ruck contest into the pocket and away from Watts and also Place. And they will have a boundary throw in again in the left forward pocket.
Got some handy players on their bench as well. You'd want to put them on.
Fano reckons Dale and Jason and Grubby should be on K-Rock, but Tigger's still just getting there.
Oh.
Ball from the ruck contest. And in front there, Jackson Smith. The umpire says held to him. He'll come in and ball it up still. About 25 out from the Winchelsea goal. They lead by 9 points, middle stages of the third term. There's a bit of a hush around this game at the moment. I think somebody's just waiting for something to happen. A couple of quick goals or something. Ball spills free. Brad Watts at the back of the pack for Bannockburn. Oh, under pressure from Farmer, and he just walked through the goals for a rush behind. So they got 8-10-58. And they lead Bannock 7-6-48. Short little kick in from Parsons again, finds Stevenson. So he's in the back pocket, not much to kick to. Good defensive setup here by Winch. He handballs it towards Bowden, off a step, towards Stretton, who's got 3 on him. And punched away to the side of the pack. Brown, handball back to McClure, handball back to Caricher. Oh, that's going to be a dangerous kick towards Miller, who can take it. He can't, but he gets a hand to it, and he needs to chase and run after it, and he comes at it. Budavalis, great kick off the ground by Blake Miller. He sets his teammate up, Miles, who should be able to stroll in and kick the goal from 20 metres out directly in front, and he does so. And he puts his second on the board in the afternoon, and the 8th for the Tigers. They go to 8-6-54, and they trail Winch 8-10-58, and that's on the Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 13.5 minutes played.
Well, you were right, Jace. They were sort of, nothing was happening. Something had to break sooner or later, and it was Bannockburn that broke. And I'm not so, I'll tell you what, you give Big Blake Miller a lot of credit for kicking that off the ground. I'm not sure he could bend over and pick it up without before getting tackled, which is fair enough, I suppose.
Jake Miles didn't need a bit more ground either.
Well, there was another bloke running in beside him that he probably could have got the handball off. If he missed, he was in trouble, but they didn't. And it's a really needed goal from the Bannockburn Tigers.
Back in the middle we go again. Stretton doing the ruck work. Both ruckmen get a hand on it. Picked up this time. And it's through the middle. Farmer gets through the contest. Does very nicely and goes into their forward line. Long kick in. Good mark. No, just through the hands of Smith. And this is Smith of Bannockburn now trying to keep the ball in front of himself. But it's Tav Sawney. Gets the handball away. Goes to Berg. Put himself under a bit of pressure. Stevenson had it. Now he's tackled. Umpire stands back and says there's going to be a ball up right on forward 50.
I like this kid, this Farmer. He's got a bit of explosive pace for a big, strong bloke.
Where's he come from?
St. Mary's.
Thank you. Ball from the middle of the contest. Watts had it.
Told you I liked him. He's a Catholic too, you beauty.
He's had stints at Mottawarry, Grovedale mostly, and then St. Mary's in recent years.
So the ball again tapped up. Stratton taps it, ball down, goes to Watts, got the handball away. Goes
forward?
to Ford.
Yep.
Yeah, he's back out
Miraculous
there.
recovery.
Mark
He's
not
no
taken
good,
there.
though.
Kicked the ball round towards centre wing. Good spoil there from McIntosh. Able to see his teammate pick the ball up. Picked up by Peters. Now he's tackled, brought to ground. Umpire again very quickly in. Light on his feet, this umpire.
Oh, I can't understand if Ford's limping like he is. He's
get him
either
off.
the ground or at least put him at full forward.
Yeah,
Deep.
I reckon that's the same with the bloke at full forward for Bannockburn at the moment too. Picked up by Bowden. He goes round the body, goes towards centre wing, out, and the marker's not taken. The free
It's a
kick
free
is,
kick.
and it's been given to Fulton. So Hernan hasn't done a bad job on him, been very, very competitive in the air. The next kick going to be the big one because Miller is there by himself. If he goes in that direction, Tyquin
Not
could
now,
be a
he's
target. So now he goes down the line. Tyquin and also Miller going back with a flight. Tyquin puts his hand up. Ball goes through his hands. Back of the contest. He's able to win possession of it. Fed the ball out the back to McIntosh. Little kick along the boundary line a bit further. Ends up in the hands of Carricher. Goes back further into the hands of Spriggs. Goes in the hands further afield for a place. Looks across the ground. Good kick. Well, it was going to be a good kick, I thought, but Bannockburn mucked it up. But it's Stevenson who's going to clean up. Now on his left boot, he goes quickly back into the forward line. Oh, there's interference there, and I can see that from here. And it's Miles that's going to win possession of the ball. I think Budavalis left fly to where the ball was then and grabbed hold of Jake Miles.
You're not allowed to block, though, if the ball's more than 10 metres away, are you?
Nope.
So Miles now has an opportunity to kick his second. Or he's got his second. He got his third for the game. Steps in. He's going to go across the face. Big minute there.
Oh, that's
Ball
a
at the
good
back. The mark
isn't
has
it?
been taken. It was Inglis had clean.
He hasn't
well,
paid it.
Well, I thought he had clean possession of
Yeah,
it,
so
Grub.
did I.
And it's been ignored by the umpire.
Mind you, we're a fair way away.
He wasn't too happy about it. He threw that a bit hard back to the umpire too. So he
We don't get too many
needed to be
things wrong,
careful.
though, Grubby.
Hey?
We don't get too many things wrong, though.
No, well, I don't.
Gee, thanks,
Oh,
Grub.
I've got to read this.
It's just rubbish. Don't worry about
So
it.
again, another ball up to take place, top of the Bannockburn square. We said a 4-point game at the present time. Fulton's down there, taps the ball out the back to his opponent. There's Hernan, picked up by Tyquin, who kicks back towards goal, through for a minor score, his first score of the afternoon. 8-7 now to Bannockburn. They trail Winchelsea on 8 goals 10, 17 and a half minutes gone. Third quarter, the Groundy Cycling Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
Medal contenders, gentlemen.
There is no medal. Oh, them Anzac medal.
Anzac medal.
Oh, I thought you meant our...
Don't the coach,
No, that's on Saturday.
the
That-
coaches
Carol
picked that, don't
McTeague.
they?
yeah, I know, but you've got opinions.
Kick in. Carricher finds Brown. Goes over the top. Hernan close to the boundary line under pressure. Handballs it back. Wallen had to sit and wait. Bit of candy. Gives it away quickly to Walsh at half-back proper. Now he goes with a kick inside looking for McClure.
That's a good
mark.
kick, that is.
Wheels and goes on centre wing towards half forward. That's
That's
crap. And Parsons just stood there. Stretton called out. Parsons takes the mark at half back. So they've turned it over the Blues. Parsons chips the ball over the top. Ooh, Smith took it. Played on.
Oh, no.
Handballed
It's
it
gonna
towards
go to
place.
Clinton Place,
And
yeah.
he thought it was a Bannockburn play. Farmer, with the don't argue and two don't argues and then drop the footy. And the umpire said play on. He was going to pay it, dropping the ball. The other bloke plays a leg. And they're going to get the free kick anyway, Bannockburn.
He was going to kick a goal then, Farmer. He was going to kick a goal, don't worry.
So Bowden's going to take the free kick. Luke Bowden goes across the face of goal. Kelly takes it in the back pocket. 3 points the difference. 19 played third term. Called to play on. Oh, he just chips the ball to Spiller in the opposite back pocket. So just holding it up here. They're under pressure. So now Spiller off a step towards half-back. Fulton with the run at it. Goes up. Can't take the mark. Front and centre. Jervis was good. Handball over the top to Matty Tyquin. Hernan, good tackle. Stratton. And Inglis puts him to the ground. Hernan over the top. Back to Costello off a step towards half-forward. And out of bounds on the full. And it will be a free kick to Bannockburn.
He's hurt himself, the big fella.
It's a long way down and a long way up for him.
It is.
So
Oh.
free kick. Bowden's going to take it right in front of the scoreboard at half-back for Bannockburn. He goes to the right foot kick towards centre wing. Oh, 43 people push into each other. Place gives it away to Costello. They want to switch the play. Oh, that's dangerous. Goes towards Gavin and also Kale. Now off the back Gavin. Oh, feigned the handball and then got it away okay to Smith. He's under pressure. A bit of a goose step. Got around, got the kick away. Might be okay. Got some players there. McIntosh trapped it. Handball was all right. Got it away to Middleton. Shrugged the shoulders. Got the handball free to... through the middle, Gavin again goes wide, 2-on-1. Barnett can go over the top. Jacques on the boundary line, 45 out, goes to the top of the square. Budavalis and Miles read it the better, couldn't take the mark and couldn't stand up. And Budavalis gets the handball away quickly and they're away. Morrison gets it free through Carriage now at defensive 50. Got a bit of time and space. Oh, Place should have taken the mark and didn't. His second effort was okay, but his handball was terrible. McIntosh got the kick, got the handball over the top. The ball's still in dispute at half forward for Bannockburn. They've got the numbers if they can keep going. Can they keep it in? I don't think they can. And it's out of bounds for a throw-in just inside 50.
Is there such a thing as too unselfish? Well, Jarks has kicked, 15 or 16 for the year now. He could have run another 10 or 12 metres and had a bit of a crack. Instead, he did the unselfish thing to the top of the pack. But in that case, I think he should have kept running in.
3 points of difference, 21 played, third term.
Ball up, or ball in at the half forward line for Bannockburn. Again, Middleton taps it out the back, went towards Gavin, but again, too much on the ball and it runs over the boundary line. So we'll have a throw in this time a little bit further around the boundary line, in between centre wing and the half forward line. These two boys have done most of the ruck work. I haven't seen Inglis. Was he? I mean, Brooks.
Yeah, no.
I haven't seen him in the second half at this stage.
I didn't see him in the first half much either.
So
just
the ball
quietly
comes out the back, picked up by Gavin. He puts it back inside 50. Ball bounces, coming out, picked up by Fulton, got through the traffic. Handball's outside to Peters. Peters a bit wider, goes to Miller. Miller stops and looks towards goal. It goes across the face, going back. The mark has been taken out there by Jarks. And you're right, I don't think the big fella should be on there, I don't think. Miles, I think I'll be bringing him off.
He's asking to come off now. He's telling the runner.
So Jarks from the boundary line. He's going to have the shot this time. Goes the Nana, and I tell you what, he's put it straight through the middle. So Brent Jarks has got his second goal of the afternoon. And the ninth for Bannockburn. They move to 9-7, and they lead Winchelsea on 8 goals, 10, 22 minutes gone. Third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
He can kick him from that corner, and that's what I said. I think he should have probably ran on the last one. He might have had two, although the play changes a little bit. But I tell you what, it is a cracking game to watch. It's end-to-end. It's good fun. I think we'll come here every Anzac Day. Well, the thing is, there's a lot of whingers carrying on about, Winchelsea aren't up to having this game. Well, I tell you what, they've proved that they are up to it. I don't know if they're going to win it or not, but they've proven that they're in the contest.
Well, after 3 rounds, Winchelsea's had the best defensive record as well, Grovey.
Stretton gets it down in the middle. Brooks back in there. Stretton gets it down. Tyquin releases the arms, gives it away to Watts. Dodges and weaves and gets a left foot kick to half forward. Miller stands under it. Hernan away from him. Front and centre from McIntosh was great. Barnett gets it away quickly. Miller can't pick it up. Kale, he's ripped off the football. Sawney comes across. He leaves it behind. Ball still in dispute. Pack develops inside 50 for Bannockburn, and we'll have a ball up.
Who's got the best attacking record?
Inverleigh.
Well, they've had some big wins, haven't they?
Yeah.
Bannockburn, as I said before, kicked 64 goals to Winchelsea's 43s.
Yeah, I'll let them call him.
Brooks gets it down, side of the pack. Jacques, dangerous again, runs towards the goal and kicks it
Not
around.
this time.
Not this time, misses
But
through for one behind.
The reason I highlight Winchelsea having a good defensive record is they're not undefeated compared to your Bannockburns and your Inverleigh. So
I'd rather look at the attacking record because you've got to kick goals to win games, mate. I know you have to save them too, but to win games, you have to kick goals.
9-8-62 Bannock. They lead Winch 8-10-58. We played 24 minutes in the third term.
I might be an old fogey, but I still reckon that holds from no matter what. You kick more goals than the opposition, you'll win.
you're on the money.
So we're just waiting for the ball to come back. Here it comes now.
Unless, of course, you kick 8-2 and they kick 7-38, then you don't win.
1968 grand final, Carlton Essendon.
Yeah. Essendon kicked the most goals and Carlton got the points by 3 points.
So Costello again doing the kicking in. This time he goes straight down the middle of the ground. Ball through the middle. Gets over the back. McClure, we think it is. No, it's not. Sprigg that tried to pick the ball up. He got a kick sideways across the ground. Budavalis, good spoil because it's run towards Moreland on the wing. Just needs to take clean possession. Can't get there. This is McClure this time. He picks it up. He's tackled. He's brought the ground. Umpire lets it go. Ball comes out in the contest. Middleton had it and lost it. Got a handball back. Went to Kelly. Kelly goes back into the half-forward line over the top of Miller. Behind Budavalis. Read that nicely. Picked the ball up. Got the handball away. Good pressure from Miller there, I think. And the ball has gone back over the boundary line. So we'll have another throw in to take place just outside forward 50.
A few minutes ago, Collingwood 22 points up on Essendon.
Why is Ford coming back on? Do we not know something?
So the ball thrown back in by the umpire. Again, to the front of the contest it runs, back towards the boundary line. Tyquin traps it, but unfortunately runs over the boundary line. So we'll have the same process from the same position.
That's your first question tonight, Alex.
Yeah.
You asked Forsman why he's got him on if he's got a hamstring.
Is Miles still on? Or did he come off?
No, he came off.
Did he?
Come off.
Right.
Yeah.
So the ball thrown back in by the umpire. Out the back it runs, picked up there, run away, and it's Heath Walsh it was. He got the 1-2 handball, but then they turned the ball over. Kelly goes back towards Jarks, needs to pick it up, can't do so. Coming the other way, Costello did nicely. Ball comes out in the contest. Again, it runs free. It's picked up, booted out of defence. Goes to walk Gavin. Can't he trap it? No, he can't. Carricher, ball out the back. He's got the ball in front of him. Just needs to pick it up. He's done nicely there. Carricher kicks the ball back towards forward 50. Ball gets over the back. Smith is there. Can't trap the ball. Sawney is also with him. Now he, little toe poke, puts his teammate in the best position.
Turn it off,
Picked up by Smith of Bannockburn. Goes to Tyquin. He's tackled, brought to ground. And the umpire will come in and have a ball up inside forward 50.
Smith's done a good job on Sawney.
Yeah.
Hasn't had much influence, has he?
No, he hasn't.
So ball thrown up again by the umpire. Goes towards Tyquin. Went through his legs. Picked up by Smith. Jackson, that is. Goes across the ground. This is
Just as
Sawney.
you say that.
And he takes the mark. So Tav
I was always
Sawney.
going to preempt it, wasn't I? Smith will be filthy too.
I'll just give you Sawney's background this year. Round 1 goal 5. Round 2, 1 goal 6. And then he kicked 3 goals in the second quarter against Thompson. So
He's a Monty to miss this now.
So Tav Sawney comes in from directly in front
No, he's
almost,
not.
and he
No,
kicks the goal.
he's not.
He's got his first of the afternoon, and the ninth now for Winchelsea. They're 9 goals, 10. They lead by 2 points. Bannockburn on 9-8, and we have gone 27 minutes third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Well, I tell you what, they haven't kicked the goal
Well,
for
hang
a
on.
while, but
look who's coming back on, Jake Miles.
he is too. Coming back on with a bit of a limp. I'm just not quite sure that's the right thing to do.
Calf too.
And it looks like he's going to the back line, is he? No, he was. He was heading down there. He's gone
Forgot
to the wrong
which way
end.
they were going.
He's gone to the wrong end. Lucky he didn't get the footy.
Back in the middle. Stretton gets it down. Smith had it, lost it, got it back, got a push in the back. Umpire says, okay, got a leg then,
Below the knee, is it?
obviously. How's that a free kick to Bannockburn?
I think he indicated below the knee.
Oh, you're kidding me.
And a blood rule. Was it?
Has he changed his mind now? Yep, he's going to ball it up.
He paid a free kick.
Yeah, now he's changed his mind.
So ball up. Middleton ripped off the football through the middle. Walsh breaks free, takes a bounce, backs himself, goes towards 50. Terrible handball. Sets a task for Tucker. Going to be under pressure. Does he get around? Oh, that's a good tackle by Parsons. He hung on for dear life.
He did.
Ball comes back to Carricher off a step. Inside 50. Place
Oh,
and
they run into
forward.
each
Talk
other.
to each other, boys. The ball comes over the top to Gavin. He tries to ride the bump. The umpire says too high. I think that was the first one. And it will be a free kick to Bannockburn. Inside defensive 50. Gavin will play on. Go to the outer side. It's a good kick. They settle it down. Bowden takes the mark. Goes to centre wing. Had to be a precise kick and was. Harding took it. Can come back inboard. Got a couple of teammates there. One of them is Link Peters. Kicks it over the top. Slow kick though. And Brooks just plucked the footy out of the air and took the mark. And he switches play towards Berg, who's got a bit of time to take the mark.
Oh, he read it well.
I'll tell you what, he put a stamp on the actual handball. It was that slow and that mailed to Cale, and pack develops. And Barnett was happy to hold it up there with Jacques. So a ball up, Bannockburn into attack at half forward. Chance for another goal, possibly before three-quarter time for them. Ball still in dispute. Peters in there. Ball comes out somehow for Winch. They go back towards Sawney. Smith, handball, back inside. Kick outside towards Gavin. Has to sit and wait on centre wing and takes it. Back to whence it came, goes across the ground. Slow kick again. Watts, character against him. Got the numbers though. Nath Kelly came across to help out. He handballs back over the top towards Watts. Walsh bears down. Can he get away from him? He can just, and kicks on the right foot. Kick though was picked off by Brooks. His handball back inboard to place. Can get around. Handball better to Farmer this time. He can run. He goes. He wants that kick. He gets it away by hand to Sawney. 45 out. Right foot kick. Missed it to the far side and through for one behind.
He had an hour and a half to stop and steady there.
9-11-65, Winchelsea. They lead Bannockburn 9-8-62 to Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 30 minutes played.
Get ready for an exciting last quarter.
Have to turn the lights on, I think.
So Tommy Parsons now going back, doing the kicking in duties for Bannockburn. We go over 30 minutes and he ticks to himself and he delivers the ball outside 50 towards Warland and he takes the mark. So Matty Warland now about to put the ball back inside 50. Has a short option. Farmer.
Good mark.
And he takes the mark. So Farmer now with an opportunity to go back and kick the 10th goal for the Winchelsea side.
Hope he doesn't tick it to himself.
If there's one thing Farmer's going to bring into this competition, boys, it's the art of the goal celebration, obviously.
Oh, he's the new Barry O'Toole,
It'll
is
never
he?
be the same without Baz, but
There's only one Barry O'Toole.
just wait for it if he gets it.
Farmer steps in. Kicks towards goal.
I called it.
And they have their 10th now. 10-11 to the Winchelsea side. 9-8 to Bannockburn. And 31 minutes gone. Third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports. Third quarter scoreboard.
God, how handy is a 31-minute goal? They're just so handy with the game so close. Just gives him a tiny little breathing space heading going into the last quarter. But I don't know. I think West was pretty good against them too for a long time. They're going to come at them in the last quarter. We're going to learn a lot about Winchelsea here in the next 25 minutes. Matter of fact, I think I've learned a fair bit already.
You're impressed with Farmer, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. But there's other blokes out there too. What the hell was that?
It's a free kick to Brooks in the middle for Winch. Goes inside 50. Kelly in front did pretty well. Needs some support. Got some as well. Spiller. Handball to Parsons. He now chips the ball towards Bowden at half-back. Takes the mark. Got BJ. He says just to settle down. He just chips the ball to Harding. He knows it's nearly siren time. 32 played. So Harding called to play on now at half-back. Goes with a kick along the line towards Stratton. Fulton's there as well. They fly. Comes back towards Morrison. His handball over the top and over the boundary line for a throw in. Just forward of centre wing for Bannockburn. 32 and a half played. Third term. Throw in. Stratton. Front Brooks. Got it over the back nicely towards Farmer again. Picks it up and runs through half back. Goes with a kick into the middle. Sawney. Smith tries to tap it on. Stevenson, who's played across that role all day. Doesn't sit for him though. Ford comes out. Needs some support. Got one in the back. The umpire said play on. Now Smith in there helping out for Winchelsea. Ball still in dispute. The umpire will come in and not ball it up because it's three-quarter time. And Winchelsea at three-quarter time. 10-11-71. They lead Bannockburn 9-8-62. The goal kick is Dale.
Yes, two each to Jackson, Fulton, one each to Barnett, Harding and McIntosh. And for Winchelsea, we have 3 to Ford, 2 to Farmer, 1 to Sawney, and that's Tav. Tucker, Walsh, McClure and Inglis all have 1.
8 points of difference at half-time, 9 points of difference at three-quarter time. Winchelsea 10-11-71. They lead Bannockburn 9-8-62. Back with the final quarter of Anzac Day football after this on 94.7 The Pulse.